Welcome to Dollhalla, the home of your Los Angeles Derby Dolls! Tonight, we present a very special exhibition bout of current all-star skaters and retired all-star skaters. Say that 5 times fast. It's the Ri-ettes versus the Ri-exes! Are you ready to meet the skaters?
All right, we're gonna kick it off with the visiting Ri-exes. Returning to the track, please welcome N2DP Honey Brasco, $10 Hooker Heather, number 40 Iron Maven, 91 Sonic the Sledgehog, 99 Player, 248 Goodnight Doom, 312.3 Mental Skate, 360 Chrissy Crash, 627 Kit Kat Go Boom, 681 Phoenix, 888 Bionic Blitz, 908 It's Garden Skate, 1988 Hurt Locker, 4666 JC Thunder Punch, OC Laguna Beach, co-captain of the Ri-exes 8 a.m. Morning Wood, and your captain of the Ri-exes 787 billion economic stimulus. Bench coach of the Ri-exes is Fleetwood Smack manager Marina Del Rage. One more time for the Ri-exes.
Welcome back, Ri-exes. All right, now to welcome to the track, make some noise for your Los Angeles Derby Dolls All-Star team, the Ri-ettes. Wearing 2B Determinator. Wearing number 3, J2 Black. Wearing $6 shot, it is Jagerbomb. Wearing 33D, D-Cup Runneth Over. Wearing 85, Bell Scorcho. Wearing 115, Sly Fox. Wearing 500, it's Jesus. Wearing 509, Whoopi Rollberg. Wearing 524, Sonia Sotomayor. Wearing 845, New York Skate of Mine. Wearing 923, it's Vada Fight. Wearing 925, Sweet Home Alabama. Wearing 9 3/4, it's Shady Hawkins. Wearing 1960, Star D. Rekus. Wearing 1963, Skatem O'Neal. Wearing Wood, Stefcon 1. Your co-captain wearing 83 is Diana Ross. Your captain is 430, Oblivion Westwood. Your bench coach is Seth who?
Who?
Your manager is Sweep the Leg Johnny, and your alternate is Jane Woe. Give it up for your Ri-ettes, everybody.
I didn't know we were saying alternate. The alternate for the Ri-exes is Venus Demauler. All right, but now we have to welcome back some returning enforcers. Head ref Gia Culpa. Game executioner 3rd degree Burns. Jam refs Tricky Martin and Oliver Closeoff. Pack refs Roger and Marash Obama. Outside pack refs the D-Man and Bootsy Columns. On that scoreboard, suspect Ed. Penalty tracker Annihilator. Sup?
Sup?
Penalty tracker assistant Gwen Sweet Fanny. Penalty box Discotheque and Ridley Scorpio. Eyes in the Sky, Anna Mean Gables, and Syphilis Diller. Holding that whiteboard, Darley Lickums. Runner is Beth Penalty, and alternate is Voltron. Thank you, enforcers.
All right, we'd like to thank our EMTs who have been here since literally game one. The dog repair team, the track monkeys, and the rad crew. Hey, our DJ tonight is MacBook Pro, everybody. We've got your Derby docents here to answer any Derby questions if you want to check them out. I am Eva Lee, and this is Trixie Biscuit, and we will be your announcers this evening.
Darn tootin'. And now I'd like to give you a little safety briefing. Welcome to Dollhalla. In the event of an emergency, please make your way to the nearest lighted exit in an orderly fashion. The main building exit is located through those pink doors you entered. The assembly point is directly outside those doors. Please notify our site manager, Pip Girl, there she is with the sign, and the representative of the Vernon Fire Marshal if any emergencies arise. Got all that?
All right, there will be a quiz later. And now, if you would like to direct your attention to the middle of the track, performing the national anthem is our very own and the very lovely Breaker Thighs.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red blue, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Breaker Thighs, everybody. And now I have one question for you. That wasn't it. Are you ready for roller derby action? Come on, Los Angeles. We have a very special guest on the infield. She is the co-founder of the Los Angeles Derby Dolls, so this is kind of all her fault. Give it up for Demolicious. Demo's gonna blow the first whistle. Waiting for the word from the enforcers. And they're off. Ladies and gentlemen, first jam of this exciting game between the Ri-ettes and the Ri-exes. The jammers are the one wearing stars on their helmets. First one out is the lead jammer. She has to go around that pack, and once she gets back around, when she re-enters the pack, every member of the opposing team she passes is a point. She can skate the full 60 seconds or call it the jam by putting her hands on her hips, which is what she did. And that lead jammer was with the Ri-ettes and getting 1 point.
That may be a world record for speed of explaining how roller derby works. Good job, Eva Lee.
Well, thank you. And if you have any questions, ask Trixie later.
Don't ask me, I don't know nothing. That's what Pip Girl's for.
All right, second jam, nobody in the penalty box, 1-0 game. And the Ri-ettes, once again, in the lead jammer position, and that is Star Ruckus jamming for the Ri-ettes.
That's right, the Ri-ettes, the current All-Stars, they are the ones wearing gray.
Yeah, no, I think with the Ri-exes, let's just call them the X's.
The X's. I like it. Boy, that's more X's than I've ever seen all at once. I usually leave them behind and never see them again.
Yeah. Chipping away. 1 point for the Ri-ettes.
That is how you win them, 1 point at a time, and don't let the other guy get any.
Nope.
That's the basics of roller derby right there.
And don't forget that the team with the most points at the end wins.
What did they win? Just the satisfaction of a job well done. Mental skate with one more to beat, but she gets passed on the inside by New York Skate of Mind.
Yeah, we got a jammer versus jammer race going on here. Oh, New York Skate of Mind, she sees mental skate coming up behind her and she's like, oh, hell no, and calls it off. Using that lead jammer status to put her hands on the hips and call the jam off.
Only the lead jammer, the jammer who is in front, gets to do that. The good news is you, too, could become lead jammer just by being the jammer who's in the front.
Yep. We kept that one simple.
Remarkably, knock on wood, a remarkably clean game so far. No one has committed a penalty.
We know that ain't gonna last.
Yeah, I just jinxed everybody. You're welcome.
Thanks a lot, Trixie. Oh, Ri-exes. That's Playa with the X's, and she is the lead jammer.
Oblivion West was taken to the inside. I'm seeing her jammer off call a cut, possibly.
Yeah, you might have jinxed her.
Yep. Playa makes her way through on the inside, gets her points, calls the sucker off.
And the X's take the lead, 4-2.
Is it too early to say drink for a lead change, you believe?
Nah, it's
All
hot.
right.
It's hot in here. Drink your carbs, people. Drink your carbs. It's okay. Grab a beer.
Empty penalty boxes.
Again. Wow, look at the blocking for Chrissy Crush. I have not seen her on the bank track in some time, and just watching her dominate the position in the middle of the track is just fantastic.
Oh, Jade to black. Escapes second, but pops that black jammer into the infield on her way through.
Wow, she made quick work of that track.
Huge hit from Chrissy Crash. Oh, I missed seeing that. How about it?
And they are still going for it.
The Ri-ettes jammer trying to call it off, but she's not lead anymore.
I believe was that Phoenix?
That is 627 Kit Kat go boom.
Kit Kat go, oh, Kit Kat went boom.
She sure did.
And that's 4 points for the X's, I believe.
That looks like 4 points for each side. That was a heck of a lot of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Except for exciting roller derby action.
Absolutely, Evilly.
Once again, keeping that penalty box clear. Oh man, X's are out front with the lead jammer. I believe.
I have no idea who that is, Evilly.
She skated so fast we couldn't read her number offhand.
It's just a blur.
Now, if you skate even faster and hold the fan, maybe we can get some air moving around here.
Yeah, and also as you pass by, announce your name so that we know who you are.
That'd be great. I'll tell you who you cannot miss, and that is Whoopi Goldberg and that amazing silver skirt.
That has been hypnotizing me all the livelong day.
Yeah, I find it very difficult to pay attention to pretty much anything.
Oblivion Westwood skated by on about 1.5 inches of inside line, but she found it, she came through, she's your lead jammer.
And she's already working her way into that point scoring position.
Team Heckle's in the house, what's up?
All right. And it looks like we do have a penalty.
What? I thought we weren't having those this game.
Oh, yeah, we're totally having, oh, no, wait, we're not. Wait, yeah, no, we are. No, we aren't.
No,
Okay,
we are
never mind.
not.
Oh, yes, we are. And if I can see correctly.
That's number 923, Vanna Fight.
She got ejected from the last game, man.
Oh, don't say that. We all forgot about
So
that.
of course she had to be the first. Well, maybe she wasn't. She was. Yeah, she was.
Ri-ette's jammer is first out, but her jam ref is calling a cut, so she's going to have to make the most of this time.
Yeah, well, right now she's just trying to build up get past that 2-point lead that the X's have. Oh man.
Chrissy Crash is just wrecking it on the inside line for the Ri-exes. Laguna Beach takes the gray jammer to the rail, forces the call off. Let's see that a little longer, please.
We're old. Yeah, that's a cutting penalty against the Ri-ettes.
Yeah, that was Sonia Sotomayor with a cut, and Steph Con 1's also going to be sitting with an illegal block.
Steph Con.
So that means that the Ri-exes are the only ones with the jammer, and they've got an advantage in the pack, too, as the gray team is sitting one blocker.
That's right. This is a power jam.
Power jam.
Advantage for the X's. There's one jammer on the floor, one team that can score, and that is Playa jamming for the X's. Which I got to say, this is a 1-point game, everybody. Whoa!
Playa getting a great assist through the pack from Phoenix. Drives the action outside of 20 feet, and they let her go. They got to do that. It's the rules.
Yeah. We got rules and stuff. Whoa! Fantastic scoring pass from Playa. I'm going to go old school and say she went through that pack like a hot knife through butter.
They're like that pack like a hot something through lube. With a hop, skip, and a jump.
Wow, that was incredible. Still got time on the clock, though, to do some more damage.
But she has lost her momentum through the pack as Belle Scorcho and now Oblivion Westwood introduce her to the infield. That was a big one.
Yeah, that's one disadvantage if you haven't been skating for a little bit is the endurance of being knocked down and getting constantly back up again. But that's a big, 10 points?
10 points! And I see the red flag of challenge being
Woven, that would be Fleetwood Smack, and she is the coach for the X's, and she is none too pleased, is all I can say.
Yeah, it looks like the enforcers were calling a penalty on Playa, which would result in a power jam for the Ri-ettes, and she's not having it. That's a back block penalty. It's being challenged. What's going to happen is that coaches are going to, Sethu and Fleetwood Smack are going to talk it over with head ref Giaculpa. Then the enforcers will congregate. They will decide what they saw, and they'll come back with the word.
All right, let's do a quick check, though. Who here is rooting for the Ri-ettes? And who's rooting for the X's?
Honey Trash Co., is that what that says? Aw, that's
Honey
precious.
Trash. Hey, everybody, Urban Dictionary into DP. Or don't.
I wish somebody loved me enough to write a sign calling me garbage.
I've had 2 signs. One was by Gory Spelling's mom and grandma.
Aww.
They made me a sign once. And then Rocky Casbah from TXRD, when she visited, she made me a sign.
I had a sign when my daughter was 3. I had a sign, but I made it for her. Does that count?
Well, yeah. I mean, if it was held up, then
I'm gonna
yeah.
count it.
I mean, you could have totally lied about that.
Even if we're not truthful, what are we doing here?
You know what? Here's the thing. Never let the truth get in the way of a good story. I would like to give a special shout out to Tara Armoff, just because I can see her from here. Hey, what up, Tara? You having a good time? And there's Razor. What? Hey, how you doing? You having a good time?
We're gonna ask everybody individually, so make sure you submit your names.
I saw Puncharello. Where's Punchy? Someone who was actually in the league before me. What up, Punch? Susie Snake Eyes is here with Mike Snake Eyes. I mean, she started like a month after me or something.
Naming people.
Oh my God, it's Ellison.
It's
in
Ellison,
person.
the most popular kid on the internet. What's up, Ellison?
He's trying to visit the most popular kid on the internet.
He really is. He's apart from my own, he is my favorite kid to follow on Facebook.
All right, well, a few quick things while they are discussing this. If you're interested in finding out more about the Los Angeles Derby Dolls, make sure you go to derbydolls.com. You can find out about our skating programs, whether you're interested in becoming an LA Derby Doll or joining one of our Derby Por Vida fitness programs. Or you can become an enforcer, like Gia here. Hi, Gia, what's up? I really don't know what she said.
Well, the call on the track was a back block on Playa, that Playa hit somebody in the back. The skater that she hit, Bel Scorcho, had spun and presented her back.
Okay.
So so that makes it a back block. And so the call on the track stands.
And that makes this a power jam, and it's making an advantage for the Ri-ettes. I gotta say, I'm really pretty impressed here with the score, 11-20.
You know, I heard the report from the official scrimmage, and apparently the official scrimmage was popping off. Everybody was really bringing it, doing their best, and so I think we're in for an exciting game. New York Skate Mind trying to get by on that high side and just plows over Iron Maven, and looked like she kicked her in the head for good measure.
Ouch, that's gonna leave a mark. New York Skate of Mind, working our way into that point scoring position.
A big juke, but it does not fool that enormous black back wall.
No, they've got, I mean, their blocking is becoming pretty solid, and it's only gonna get better throughout the game as long as they can keep their endurance up.
That's 5 points for the Ri-ettes, which honestly, anything 5 points or under is a pretty good result for a power jam for the defending team.
No, it really shows a lot of the strength of how they're working together. And I do see
some names on that whiteboard.
I believe that is that Maven? Is that my
Maven's sitting in the box, but the jammer for the
Ri-ettes.
The Ri-ettes is
Would
also
that be New York
sitting.
Skate of Mind?
It sure would.
Are we getting someone else getting an invitation to the penalty
Yeah, it
box?
looks like New York Skate of Mind's going to sit for above the shoulders. And number 40, Iron Maven for
Directional block. All right, well, the main thing, though, is we've got a power jam with an advantage for the X's. Look, Ri-ettes right now putting up a good front wall. She goes down on the high side, which is always a little tough to get back up and
It's tough to get on, it's tough to get your momentum, and she knew she was going to be facing a full wall of defenders, so she told her team to get up there and help.
Yeah, I mean, it's vital. You can't just do it alone. Someone has to help you out.
And the Ri-ettes are doing amazing work waterfalling, getting to the front every time they get past and reasserting that front wall.
Looks like she's trying to get a whip there from Chrissy Crash. As we know, Chrissy Crouch is known for whipping it. Oh, hey.
I think we're just going to see the clock run out on this one. Fierce, fierce defense from the Ri-ettes. Mental skate stepping up for the Ri-exes. And that is Jaeger Bomb, captain of the Varsity Brawlers.
Oh, and we got Stefcon in the penalty box for the Ri-ettes with an arms penalty. Woo.
Mental's got one more to beat in the front, but Bel Scorcho is joined by Diana Ross, who takes Mental to the infield.
Yeah, great blocking there. Oh man, she was just not letting her go until the pack got two out of positioning. There goes Mental.
Pack was pretty spread out, but there were still 2 Ri-ettes in the front, and they were able to slow her down. She's passed all but about one of them, I'd say. The good news for a mental skate is once you pass a blocker and get that point, they stay passed. They can get back in front of you, but you still scored the point.
See what the math was on that one.
3 points. 3 points for the Ri-exes.
And we do have in the penalty box for the X's, Honey Brasco with a blocking out of play penalty, and joined by Hooker Heather with a low blocking penalty.
It's nice that they get to spend time together.
I know, they're probably catching up. How have you been?
doing?
What's going on? It's funny meeting you here again in the penalty box. Come here often. All right, so that's definitely a disadvantage to the X's to have 2 of their blockers in the penalty box.
So that was interesting. Cleo was really crowding out that other jammer on the jam line. It seems to have worked. She's lead jammer for the Ri-exes.
Yeah, great work there considering the disadvantage the Pack's at. Oh, man, and poor Hurt Locker's losing her elbow pad.
That's not good. You need that.
Yeah, Hurt Locker needs her elbows.
Cleo calls it off in the last second before she is pushed off the track. You got to be on the track to call it off. You can fall down. If you stay on the track, you can still call it off. But if you go in the infield, you got to get back on.
And it looks like Hurt Locker will have some time to get her elbow pad adjusted as she sets out for an arms penalty.
Oh, a big hit to Jade to Black, but it doesn't stop her. She's out of there for the Ri-ettes.
Yeah, I gotta say, this is pretty impressive with the X's ahead by 11, but that is about to change.
There's a lot of game left to play.
Team Heckle definitely in the house. Just remember, people, you can scream, you can shout, you can stomp your feet. Do not whistle. Boo. You can boo. I don't care. Just don't whistle, or we will take you out and we will beat you.
I might judge you if you boo. It just depends on who you're booing.
I'll sweat on you. That should be punishment enough. All right, lastly, or likely the last jam of the first quarter.
Oh, New York Skate of Mine just got a ton of momentum and kept her feet moving. She's out of there for the Ri-ettes. Goodnight Doom just keeps getting taken into that infield and having to start over.
Yeah, but it's New York Skate of Mine who's the lead jammer. Oh, and taking out half the pack.
Goodnight Doom finally out of the pack for the black team. And as Reconomics Domilis takes New York Skate of Mine to the infield, she calls it off.
And I believe it's our time for our 5-minute break. If you would like to welcome, who do we got here?
Looks like Black Mamba from the side. I don't see Black.
Ri-exes, 23 for the Ri-ettes.
Yeah, so far a remarkably even game and a remarkably clean game. With the Ri-ettes giving away 2 power jams and the Ri-exes giving away nothing.
Still early.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
player going right into the back, I believe, of Jesus.
She's just dropped her like a bad habit.
Oblivion Westwood, lead jammer, jamming for the Ri-ettes. You can always tell the lead jammer because there's an enforcer in the middle pointing at her who has a headband on the helmet of the color corresponding to the uniform color.
Oblivion Westwood only picks up 1 before she has to call it off. Sweep the leg Johnny pulls a skater down because...
Yep, that's Jesus in the penalty box for the Ri-ettes with an arms penalty. Mental skate, is it?
No, that's Kit Kat.
Oh, once again, Kit Kat go boom. Going boom. Jamming for the X's.
And there goes 1960 Stardy Ruckus for the Ri-ettes.
Kit Kat go boom. Very determined effort to try and get in front of Sweet Home Alabama, but just couldn't quite do it.
Sweet Home Alabama was not having it, but at a cost, she goes to the box for what I'm assuming is a directional block. And so it is, directional block.
Wow, it's like you're the Gene Dixon of roller derby.
It's like she did it right in front of me.
I keep getting like distracted by Whoopi Goldberg's shiny skirt.
It is distracting. She could rob a bank in that skirt, and I don't think anybody would stop her.
Yeah, they would definitely not stop her.
Is that Jane Lowe? No.
I don't know. All right, Pack is being told that they're getting 2 out of play. They're getting in some trouble there. All right, we got some penalty box action going here.
All right, that's 9-6-3-7 for the black team.
And hold on, yep, and that was Jammer, so it's making this a power jam. Advantage for the Ri-ettes. One jammer on the floor, one team that can score, and the Ri-ettes being down 7 points. I think they're gonna take advantage of this, putting up New York Skate of Mind.
New York Skate Mind wastes no time getting out of that pack. The Ri-ettes have a skater stuck back there so that they can define the pack and slow it down.
Look at that. That was intense.
Oh, a huge juke gets her past that front wall.
Coming up on the high side. Oh! I couldn't tell if she got past him before she went to the infield or not.
And that's an official timeout, do you believe?
All right, the enforcers are taking a timeout. They probably just want to remind us to remind you to go to derbydolls.com if you want to learn how to get in the infield as an enforcer. And of course, there's other volunteer opportunities.
If you'd like to know more about the skaters, the sponsors, the after party, or you're just looking for something to do on your phone because the person next to you is boring the ass off of you, go to derbydolls.com/program for our digital program. It's a fun and educational way to look busy.
Make sure you take some pictures or videos and post about it on your social media and tag the Derby Dolls. We have absolutely no advertising budget and completely rely on your good nature to say what a good time you're having.
Good stuff, and it all ends with a bout at the end of the week. So check it out. Go to derbydolls.com for Junior Roller Derby Camp.
All right, looks like we're getting everyone back on the track. Get some more exciting roller derby action here happening in Dollhalla. This is so fun seeing all these skaters come back.
It really is, Evilly.
It's our own homecoming week.
Does it make you want to be back out there?
Yeah, if I was 10 years younger. If I was still the age I was when I skated, it does. But not now. Jade Black, lead jammer, jamming for the Ri-ettes.
She spins at the rail, can't get by Laguna, but her buddies give her a little assist coming out of there. She's able to get out and call it off.
Bionic Blitz was jamming for the X's.
It's Belle Scorcho versus Mental Skate on the jam line.
I'm excited. I'm excited about everything, though.
I'm excited, too. That's why I'm excited that you're excited, Evilly.
I'm excited to be with you.
Aw, thank you.
And now we make out. I'm excited nobody's in the penalty box.
How about that? And Belle Scorcho sneaks out as Mental Skate gets hung up behind a wall of Sly Fox, and D-Cup runneth over. Sly Fox presenting her with a tough opposition in front.
Yeah, well, we've got carnage on the track there. I tell you, the enforcers, the jammer referees working extra hard trying to dodge anyone falling into the infield.
And Mental's able to keep Belle back, and she's got to call it off after picking up 4 points. 4 points for the Ri-ettes. Extends their lead 44-31.
And looks like we do have a penalty against the Ri-ettes. That's a blocking out of play for Sly Fox. I love the sound of those skates on Masonite. You gotta admit it was pretty cool.
Oblivion Westwood parts the waters like Moses, and she is in the promised land. Or at least she's out of the pack anyway.
Well, she does have a 3-wall behind her. And look, that is Hurt Locker and Iron Maven. We're holding the core of that. Joined in there with a JC Thunder Punch. Hail Satan.
Really good teamwork by the Ri-ettes. They saw that big wall behind them and sped up to put the wall out of play. It looked like they had Westwood dead to rights, but they had to let her go. Chrissy Crash dons the star for the Ri-exes. Up against what looks like Start the Ruckus.
Yeah, Chrissy Crash, she has not only been a blocker, she does jam. She's got that long stride and the determination.
So much power in that long frame.
And she's got a lot of, she's got a lot of skills.
Yeah, but what she also had was Stepcon sitting on her lap. That hung her up long enough that she was forced to call it off. It's hard to skate with the StefCon on your lap.
You know, StefCon, she knows that blocking stuff and that jamming stuff.
Well, and it just goes to show you, size isn't everything in derby. StefCon, a much smaller skater, but she was able to get right in Crash's kitchen, as it were.
In her kitchen.
Right in
Well,
her
I'll tell
kitchen.
you, though, both of them are in the penalty box, which is going to make this a power jam advantage for the Ri-ettes.
If you can't stand the heat, get out of that kitchen.
Leave that one alone. I'll tell you, the heat that I'm dealing with.
Hey, Tara Armov, did you fall asleep over there?
All right, and oh, she got 2 penalties, Chrissy Crash, arms and above shoulders. And as for StefCon 1, she got a directional block. Now, Honey Brasco holding
goodness.
that front line, but she eventually has to let her go. That's 2B Determinator jamming for the Ri-ettes. Look at that wall between.
Belle Scorcho, though, charges forward to try to bust it up at just the right time.
I mean, that's pretty intimidating, though.
I'd be scared, I gotta tell you. Mental skate, giving her all she's got, takes her down into the infield.
Oh, but she is getting, they're telling her she's got to reform with the pack.
That's right, 20 feet. If you get 20 feet ahead or behind the pack, you cannot engage. Unless you're a jammer. Jammers can engage with other jammers all the way around the track. Oh, the whistle blew and Honey Brasco was gonna kill her, I swear to God. She was lining it up, I saw it happening, and then boop, whistle.
Oh, now people are booing because of
Aw,
what he said.
don't boo them. It's a bummer, but don't boo them.
And looks like we've got in the penalty box for the Ri-ettes. Oh, Mental Skate's in there with a blocking out of play. And also Belle Scorcho for the Ri-ettes. Also, oh, she's for blocking out of bounds.
And there goes Good Night Doom.
That's the Doomy we were talking about earlier.
There's our Doomy.
Maven into the infield. Re-entering.
That's a pretty little jam for the Ri-exes. Business-like, you know? Just get the points,
Business-like.
get it done, call it off, get about your business.
Here's my card.
There's magic happening. 4 points. Magic. Oliver close off. He's doing magic in that infield.
He sure is. All right, nobody in the penalty box. A little bit of a slow start, but Ri-ettes take lead jammer position. That's Jade Black jamming for the Ri-ettes.
627 Kit Kat Go Boom's got one more to beat, and she does. But it's Jade Black.
Yeah,
who's
she's
the
one
lead jammer.
coming into the back of the pack, but man, they're putting up a nice wall.
Laguna Biatch gets her in the infield, but not soon enough. She's able to call it off. About 4 1/4 minutes left in this first half.
Well, it's 4:20, and you missed that opportunity. All right, and after these next 4 to 5 jams, we will be having our halftime. Want to remind you to buy some beer, buy some food. We got tacos, everybody. We got snacks, we got shirts, we've got all kinds of fun stuff out there.
We got Belle Scorcho, lead jammer for the Ri-ettes. And please don't forget, alcohol sales end at the end of the third, so make sure you get them while you can.
Quite a wall being put up there by their exes with garden skate. I like hearing the communication between these packs.
Yeah, these teams have not had, or rather the Ri-exes anyway, have not had all the time in the world to work together.
No, they haven't. But they're really doing a phenomenal job.
Well, you know, every one of these skaters was a previous all-star, so it's not like we got any Joe off the street. These ladies all know how to play, and they know how to work together. They know how to make this happen.
And we do have a penalty against Sly Fox for cutting penalty for the Ri-ettes. Yeah, and we got those Joes off the street bout. Remember that? Oh, did we get in some trouble?
None of them had skates.
They didn't have skates, they didn't know what they're doing. They're just kind of running around. It's awful.
How do you play roller derby? Ew, that's what they all sounded like.
I believe that would be Goodnight Doom.
Yes, indeed.
Jamming for the X's. I can't tell if like someone just, I think it just looked like Hurt Locker just like slammed her skates to like startle somebody, like you make a loud noise, like, ugh.
Hey, you know, those kind of fake outs work. You know, it's as long as you're not breaking a rule or hurting somebody or endangering someone else, there's a lot you can do out there.
Oh yeah. No, I think psyching out your opponent using in multiple ways that are not illegal is kind of vital with some gameplay.
Screaming at the top of your lungs,
I've done that.
quoting T.S. Eliot. That's always alarming.
I have not done that, but I will think about that.
Chrissy Crash stops that Ri-ette's jammer as her own jammer escapes.
Yeah, it's Sonic the Sledgehog jamming for the X's. Ooh. Okay.
And there's that call off. Still got time for another couple jams. Hey, I want you to know something special is going to be happening at halftime in the infield.
That's right. If you want to hang out during halftime here, we're going to have a very special moment between two of our enforcers.
That's right. Head ref Gia Culpa and pack ref Roger will be renewing their vows after 10 years together.
10 years!
10 years, that's a long time.
Seems like yesterday. I mean, it literally kind of does.
That'll be officiated by LA Derby Dolls alum Razor Slut. Hello, Razor Slut, wherever you are.
What up, slut? I mean, Razor.
Oh, you're on a first name basis?
We used to be on the same team.
That's Miss Slut to you.
All right, and we do have penalties against each team, and it looks like we have jammer versus jammer penalties, which means they both have to, they're fielding a blocker because you have to have at least one jammer or it's really boring if you just have a bunch of blockers skating around. It's kind of like couple skates, so yeah. You can ask Pip Girl about that one.
It looked like those two Ri-ettes blockers were actually holding Goodnight Doom up for a second there. She finally escapes the pack, but it's the Ri-ettes who are in the lead. And that was Sonia Sotomayor with the call-off. This will probably be our last jam of the half.
And we do have it with mental skate in the penalty box for the X's with a failure to reform penalty. Make some noise for roller derby, everybody.
Make some noise for tacos. Yeah, tacos.
Tacos and beers.
Holy smokes!
Whoa!
Hurt Lager takes that jammer all the way high. I thought she was going to take her all the way off the track.
Wow. They do not want to let New York skater mine through.
Now, Diana Ross and Vanna Fight are just holding it down and back.
So much aggression in that pack.
So many failure to reform penalties on the horizon.
All right, well, we're going to let them count that out. That is the end of the first half, everyone. Make some noise. All right. Welcome back to the second half of exciting roller derby action here at Dollhalla, the home of your Los Angeles Derby dolls. We've been having a very special bout between our all-star team, the Ri-ettes, and retired all-star skaters, the Ri-exes.
That's right. The Ri-ettes, this game actually started off pretty even, but the Ri-ettes really turned it on in the second, outscoring the Ri-exes 43-16. We'll see if they're able to keep that train rolling, or if the Ri-exes are going to come back with renewed energy here in the third.
Well, Ri-ettes, they are at a disadvantage. They do have Whoopi Rollberg in the penalty box, but they do have the advantage, and it's 66 for the Ri-ettes and 43 for the X's.
And there goes 248. Good night, Doom for the Ri-exes. Start to Ruckus is still hung up by that front wall. JC Thunder Punch has got her number as the Black Jammer escapes.
Yep, she is the lead jammer. You can tell she's being pointed to. Not being rude, just saying, look, this is the lead jammer. I'm pointing to the lead jammer.
Hey, you, I know you, I know you.
And you know when they do that, they actually do that. They go like, pew, pew, pew.
Skate faster, pew, pew.
All right, give it up for Goodnight Doom, everybody. She's got some, what do we got? 10? 10.
Thank you, Syphilis Diller.
10 points for the X's. We do have a penalty against the X's, so looks like JC Thunder Punch, low blocking.
That puts the X's at a one-person disadvantage, blocking wise. But then again, they got Chrissy Crash out there, and that's quite an advantage in itself. Just the same, 2-beat Terminator's able to shake it off. She's lead jammer for the Ri-ettes.
I gotta say, this teamwork between the X's is I just think it's really fantastic considering how little time they had to practice together.
Yeah, it really speaks to their adaptability, Evilly, that they're able to get it together so well on such short notice.
And it's hot.
It is hot. You are not wrong about that.
And now for a moment we call Evil Lee States the Obvious. Trixie, it's hot.
It's hot. That's the weather report with Evil Lee.
And that concludes Evil Lee States the Obvious. We have a penalty against the X's. That's Chrissy Crash in the play box with a directional block. She just wants to hang out with Annihilator. What's up?
Who doesn't?
I mean, you know, if you're going to the penalty box, you might as well hang out with her.
Looked like Honey Brasco was lining up a big hit in the front and just lost her footing.
I'm trying to figure out the expression on Honey Brasco's face right now. I can only say that that look in her face must have been when she found out what her number really meant. Because it was slight amusement and surprise.
I believe that was the "did I do that" look.
Did I do? I believe you are correct. Oh, and speaking of what she did, she is going into the penalty box. You know, I noticed she's wearing a red helmet, as is Chrissy Crash, because they skated with Angel City Derby, our Angel City Derby girls, and we have some of them here. Our sisters in flat track. Support your local roller derby wherever you are, and Honey Brasco's in there with a low blocking penalty.
Yeah, a low block can be a trip, a kick, or it could also just be falling down in front of somebody and they trip over you. It does not have to be intentional.
Something that's low. Though.
Yeah, something, a hit below the knee.
Yeah, below the knee, not like low, like they insulted your mother and then like kicked you in the tits or something.
It's a low down, dirty hit.
Boy, that was low.
Player decides to go on the defensive.
Oh! Yikes! Pile up on turn 3.
Can we get a cleanup, please? Cleanup on turn 3.
Can I get a bra made out of ice packs, please?
That would be so great. Oh my God.
And we do have a penalty.
2 penalties.
2 penalties.
Blocking out of play and arms for Sweet Home Alabama.
Thank you. After this bout, I'll be starting a GoFundMe to get the enforcers a branding Sharpie so I can read that damn thing. It'll be GoFundMe Sharpies for enforcers, or large black markers. They don't have to be the brand name Sharpie.
Oh, Chrissy Crash fights her way through that pack, but it's Belle Scorcho for the Ri-ettes in lead.
I love watching Belle Scorcho skate. I cannot lie. I love when she jams.
Morningwood meets her at the back of the pack, forcing the call-off. Morningwood, a skater who graduated from skating and has moved on to be an enforcer.
That is true.
I'd love to see that.
Morningwood just pops up all over the place.
It's bad.
I know. It's been a long day.
524, Sonia Sotomayolo is sitting for a cutting penalty. She's going to sit down for the Ri-ettes.
She just wants to hang out with Disco Tex.
It is the second half, and I am just now feeling relatively confident about calling the Ri-ettes the team in gray. I don't have to double check before I say something.
Oh, man. Watching New York Skate of Mine enter that pack, I thought she was just going to get nailed there for a second.
Sometimes you see it coming and you just can't avoid it. Good night, Doom, and Start the Ruckus. Having a little chit-chat on that jam line.
Talking about the after party, I'm sure. Oh, as are the enforcers, by them calling an official timeout. Speaking of the after party, it will be at 19 and Cap 2118.
That's right, and if you want a drink right here and right now, alcohol sales end at the end of the third quarter, so get on that.
All right, we got penalties against Oblivion Westwood with, she's got a failure to reform, and she's donating their penalty box with a blocking out of bounds by Whoopi Wolberg.
Ooh, the Ri-exes jammer takes a huge fall into the infield. She's backing at it, but Start to Ruckus is out for the Ri-ettes.
Yeah, the Ri-ettes working on extending their lead. Right now it's 88 to 55.
Stefcon forced to let her go in the front of that pack.
JC Thunder Punch working there with Hurt Locker. And we're economic stimulus, trying to control the core of that pack and the speed, while Stefcon was up front trying to race it.
Looks like economic stimulus sitting down for the Ri-exes. As is Start to Ruckus for the Ri-ettes. Start to Ruckus is down for a back block, and she was the jammer, I believe.
Yes, and Reconomics, she got a failure to reform penalty. Did it say times two? No, I'm sorry, it's because she was the jammer, and so this is a power jam. Advantage for the X's.
And Sandra Sledgehound out quick for the X's.
I'm sorry, Tara has some words for you.
I believe she's requesting a 35-point jam, so I suppose if y'all can get on that, I think it would make her very happy.
Yeah, Sonic Tara would like 35 points, please. So that would just be great.
Oh, she ran afoul of a strong triad block up there, but she was able to get through with a little help from her friends. That'll be 5 for the Ri-exes.
Up to that rail, trying to drop in. Ooh!
Oh!
Came up against a different skater. Not sure if that's going to be a back blocking penalty. I don't know if she really, it was against Belle. I'm not sure if she really lost her positioning or not. And Sly Fox is going into the penalty box for the Ri-ettes with the directional block. I think Tara wants, I don't know what Tara wants, but whatever Tara wants, Tara should get. I think we're having a timeout.
An official timeout.
I think that we were putting Honey Brosco on the jam line.
Well, that's excitement enough for anybody.
It really is. I want to remind you to support our sponsors, S1 Helmets. Look, if you're going to like ride on one of those rental things, get a helmet. Or just wear a helmet anytime. Helmets are good, and they're a symbol of protection. So get an S1 helmet. Of course, Frog Mouth Clothing, who are the sponsors of our Ri-ettes, and they are all wearing custom uniforms made by Frog Mouth Clothing based in Austin, Texas. Of course, once again, I want to thank the city of Vernon for supporting the LA Derby Dolls. Vernon, we love you.
All right, and Oblivion Westwood wears the star for the Ri-ettes, and it is Honey Brasco.
Into DP forever. Oh! 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 We got a jammer race! Oh! Oh! Jam is interruptus!
Yeah, do it again! Do it again!
Yeah, do it again! I do want to see that again.
I do. I want to see that matchup
That
all
was
night.
fun.
Empty penalty box, full packs.
89 to 63. Let's see what advice Tara has for them now. Tara? Jade Black jamming for the Ri-ettes.
Playa spins out and takes out that opposing jammer. Everybody's in the infield.
Hey, we got somebody. Oh my God, it's Tara Arma. She's taking my microphone away. Or she's taking Trixie's microphone away. All right. Hi, Tara.
Hey, Evilie. So this is cool. I'm not even facing the track because why would I want to do that announcing? Whatever,
wait,
man.
hold on. Let me. No?
Nice blowjob. Thank you.
Tara, how are you enjoying the game so far?
Seeing Honey Brasco jam pretty much made my night. I think they need to do that a lot more to close up this point gap. But it is Morning Wood out and lead for the Ri-exes.
Yeah, she popped on right out of there. You can't keep Morning Wood down.
She's going in hard.
Going in so hard.
Aren't you glad you asked me over here, Trixie?
I want to give you the microphone if I knew you were just going to do dick jokes.
Don't you know us?
Yeah. Hi, where have you been?
No. And a minute ago you were screaming something really loud that seemed important. What else advice do you have for these skaters on the track? Besides, don't get a penalty like Playa just did for an above shoulders block. No, yeah, Playa.
Ri-ettes out and lead.
New York skate of mine. So now someone else is taking your heckle position, Tara, now that you've left the grandstand and given a microphone. Someone's yelling louder than you.
Team Heckle always in effect here at Dollhalla.
Also in effect, Mental Skate and her, whoa! Oh, mommy! That is
each other hard. Like, New York State of Mind's like, let's just end this right here, please, for the love of all that is holy and sacred.
I'm surprised it wasn't the Ri-ettes versus Team Please Don't Hurt Me. Because that would have been great.
That would have been fun.
And now skating for Team Please Don't Hurt Me.
So I take it that's Goodnight Doom on the jammer line for the Ri-exes.
I believe you are correct.
Which is amazing considering I cannot see a goddamn thing.
Now try reading the whiteboard. Oh wait, there's the whiteboard. We do have penalties against the Ri-ettes. It looks like Jaeger with a directional block and Oblivion Westwood with an arms block.
And that is very convenient considering she is lead right now for the Ri-exes.
I'm impressed that you know about throat singing because my brother's really into it. That's right, X's. Goodnight Doom is your lead jammer.
I like how Maven was knocked into the infield. Oh. And she gets back up and she's like, excuse me, all up on the Ri-ettes.
Do you know who I am?
Do you know who Iron Maven is?
If not, we'll talk about her more in 1 minute and 21 seconds. Oh, we do have a penalty. Oh, against Goodnight Doom. Hey.
What?
Yeah, cutting penalty. So that means this next jam is a power jam. One jammer on the floor, one team that can score, and that's the Ri-ettes, who are currently ahead by 40 points with a minute left in the third quarter.
Bel Scorcho jamming for the Ri-ettes.
She just looks like she's thinking really hard. Have you ever noticed that? Like,
Really, that time I thought she was like, oh, geez, I finally made it out of this freaking pack.
she made it out and through on a scoring pass. And Chrissy Crash isn't very happy about that. Nope. Chrissy was like, have you met the rail? I would like to introduce you to it.
Yeah, do you remember the rail? I'll help you remember the rail. Squeak, 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 squeak. Oh.
I have a hard time seeing around the eyes when they get to that part, but.
So I noticed that Laguna has been in the pack. Has Laguna jammed in this game?
I don't know. Why don't we? Hey, I don't think Laguna's jam. Is Laguna gonna jam, you guys?
I think Laguna should jam, and I think Honey should jam some more. I think everyone should jam at once.
Well,
just get all the helmet covers out there.
oh yeah, we can have 4 jammers and 1 blocker.
I think that would be hilarious for us, not for whoever's on the track.
And we could play that music from the Benny Hill TV show.
Yakety sax. Hi, Puncharello.
Hey, Punchy, what's up? You want?
What, you want to be an announcer?
Everyone can be. Okay, we do have. Sorry, we have 3 penalties against the Ri-ettes. We've got basically the main thing. This is a power jam, advantage to the X's, and they have 2 blockers in the penalty box. I guess we should really be paying attention.
Yeah, whatever. I think Ri-exes really need to help their jammer to try and close up that points gap that we got going on. This is the last jam of the third quarter.
Yeah, and the X's, if they can just skate around really, really fast a few dozen times, it'd be all great. Oh, pretty close.
Look at that Oblivion Westwood being her own wall.
Hello, I'm Oblivion. I will be your wall today.
Nice.
Smooth sailing.
That was smooth with a V.
That's right. Make some noise there for your X's, as they got 9 points. Give a hand for Tara Armoff, who
Thanks, Tara.
abandoned us, but still comes by to say hi. We've got a 5-minute break here between quarters. This is last call for alcohol, everybody. So if you want to grab a beer, you better go get yourself a beer. I'm going to play with my sweet All right, everybody, this is it. Fourth, final quarter, exciting roller derby action with your Los Angeles Derby Dolls. We've got a skater from each team in the penalty box, so they will each be down a blocker. Ri-ettes versus Ri-exes. Make more noise for roller derby, everybody. Oh man, Ri-ettes they spent that last quarter extending their lead over the X's, and right now they have Jade DeBlack as the lead jammer, but those X's, I think their teamwork in a way is going to even get better this quarter.
Well, yeah, I think so, Evilly. They really brought their scoring back last quarter, scoring 37 points, but the Ri-ettes stayed on that scoring train, scoring 48, so this game still, I'm not willing to say it's out of reach for the X's, Evilly, but they're going to have to make a move soon. Oh, Susie Snake Eyes wants to know if anyone's gay. Happy Pride, everybody.
It's still anyone's gay. Is anyone gay versus is anybody's gay? All right, we have a penalty against economic stimulus for the X's for blocking out of bounds. I tell you, kids, when you first start seeing concerts and they're like Iron Maiden in the 80s, your hearing ain't gonna last that long. I'm just telling you right now. Being up the speakers at the Voivod concert was a bad idea. But not having a bad, oh man, look at Tubi Determinator. I swear that's the best name because that person, she's so determined. I mean, she really is a determinator and determinationist.
No, she skates with so much intention, just so much power. She's really unstoppable out there.
And someone I've missed on the track and I'm just happy to see back, Sonic. Sonic, our sledgehog.
And can I also say, I know it's like, you know, it's sports and everything, but 2D Determinator also super nice.
Yeah, because I hate those skaters that are just bitches. Bitches. No, speaking of skaters, we love watching us on Facebook Live right now. Gory Spelling. Lots of love to Gory Spelling. Hopefully watching at this moment on Facebook Live. Hey, just so you know, we do have a penalty against one of the tough cookies. That's
D-Cup runneth
over, and she had 2 penalties, and now I forgot what they were.
Well, and you gave him the thumb, and he put it down evilly.
I didn't think, I'm sorry. I was so excited thinking about Gory Spelling, watching us on DerbyDolls.com. Gory's probably thinking, why are you not putting Laguna up to jam?
By the way, if you ever can't make it to a bout, if a bout sells out, please go ahead and watch us on Facebook Live. We've got people on Facebook Live right now. Go to Facebook and search for Derby Dolls, and you too can watch this stuff live.
Mental skate, jamming for the X's, coming up against a really intense wall there. I can see Whoopi Goldberg's skirt, and it looks like Vanna Fight is in there, always giving the good fight. And she's yeah, that's a pretty sturdy wall.
Yeah, that's a tall order, Evilly.
Garden skate though, trying to break it up.
Got some help from her former teammate there. That's nice to see.
Having a little confusion. Okay, where exactly is the pack? Okay, the pack is over.
That's the good news in bank track roller derby. If you ever don't know what's going on, it's going to be over soon enough.
Yep.
You could just wait for the next jam.
We do have penalties against both teams. Oh, Hooker Heather in the penalty box for the X's with the directional block. And in the penalty box for the Ri-ettes, oh, that's Whoopi Goldberg with a cutting and a stopping penalty.
She was busy. I'd like to see Whoopi Goldberg on The View. I bet she could give Megan McCain a run for her money.
I don't know why I read the whiteboard. I should just see her skirt and I should know that's her. All right, Playa was putting up some big points in the first half, and she is the lead jammer, and she's jamming for the X's. Oh! Turn 3 is where it is at.
That was a 360 apex leap from Playa, and she's feeling herself over there. How about it?
Please say we got that on film.
That's 4 points
there,
for the
like-
Ri-exes.
I feel like we should have like not just like points for passing people. There should be points for style.
Yeah, that was the
You know,
the
like I mean, it should be like
artistic
ice
interpretation.
skating. Like I think there was some artistic efforts in there. Sorry, for the X's in the playing block, we have Hurt Locker with an above shoulders block. You know, my commentary idol is Scott Hamilton, who is an ice skater, and I feel like there really should be some extra points for style.
My commentary idol is Petros Papadakis.
I feel like just letting the crowd yell at the skaters, it seems more entertaining.
Sometimes you gotta let the room breathe, Evilee. You just gotta let the moment breathe. I learned that from Marv Alpert. We had him over the other night. He's doing great.
Marv Alpert.
Marv Alpert.
Oh, that would be JC Thunder Punch, illegal block. Hail Satan.
Speaking of commentary idols, every time I drive here and we drive past that big, beautiful Farmer John mural, the jewel of the city of Vernon, I just can't help but think of Vince Scully.
Of course. Oh, great. Susie Snake Eyes is now in a tiger caftan.
And Poncherello. Also, all caftans are important here at the Dollhalla.
What is happening here?
She's miming having a walker, possibly? So we're missing 2 out of 4 Golden Girls, if anybody wants to step up
Tara?
and be Arthur.
Tara? Can we get Grant? Oh, wait, Marshall? Marshall, can you get a picture of those 2 ladies? Hey, Snake Eyes and Punchy.
Turn around, you goofballs.
When you get a chance, get a picture. That'd be great. He's like, no.
The Derby Dolls want to thank you for being a friend.
Oh, wait, here comes Stakarazzi. He'll do it. Oh, wait, there's a game happening. It's not just a fashion show.
That's right, Goodnight Doom took a sternum hit, and it just took her about 2 seconds, but then she went over. She got up quick, though. Nice little jam from Jade to Black. She's been having a heck of a game, you believe.
She really has. 8 minutes left in the game. Oh, and we've got a power jam situation because we have Ri-ettes, an above shoulders block.
Right when I compliment somebody, they go to the box. It's like I'm cursing you. I'm so sorry.
Oh, timeout being called by Fleetwood Smack for the X's.
And we'd just like to take this time to give a huge thank you to everyone who supported our online fundraisers. You have kept Bank Track Roller Derby alive in Los Angeles. We love our fans and we've missed you. So keep on coming back. Keep watching this on Facebook Live and YouTube Live, all of those good things. YouTube Live, not Facebook Live.
Facebook Live. I don't know.
No, there's a link on Facebook, but it goes to YouTube. It's very complicated. Also want to shout out to all the volunteers who helped make this league possible. Most of the staff you're seeing here are volunteers, so please give them your deepest and most heartfelt thanks. The LA Derby Dolls are a non-profit organization run by the skaters, referees, and those who love roller derby, so thank you.
Make sure you sign up for the Derby Dolls newsletter. Get all kinds of exciting stuff drop straight into your inbox. And once again, please follow all our social media. Like really, we work really hard on this stuff and we don't get paid for it, so.
And we know that none of you actually read your emails, so social media is going to be the way to go there.
Oh my goodness, we got Chrissy Crash. She's on the jam line. She's the only jammer on the jam line.
And she says, hello, how y'all doing?
And now she's gonna take a moment into the infield to say hi to the enforcers. Like, hey, Tricky, what's up, man?
And a very
And,
conservative but intelligent reset all the way back behind the pack.
Yeah, she does not want to risk getting another power jam. Oh man, look at that bracing right there. I like the look on Spell Scorcho seems to be almost laughing as she's holding her back like, this ain't gonna last. Like, I know this ain't gonna last.
No, they're having don't get me wrong, it's rough and tumble, but they look like they're having an excellent time out there.
I know I'm having a fun time, and I know they're probably having twice as much fun.
It looks like somebody dropped their wallet. Head ref Gia Culpa has found it, so if you're missing your wallet, if you dropped it in this jam, please see Head ref Gia Culpa.
You dropped her. What, when you get, okay, I'm going on the track. Let me see. Phone, keys, wallet. Okay, I'll go up on the jam line now. Did you get your helmet cover? Yeah, okay, phone, keys, wallet, great. 4 points for the X's. We got a wallet dropping penalty, is that it?
The photo shoot here in the stands is just killing me.
You know, they should start something in the vendor village. Punchy and they are derby wives.
If you give Punchy and Snake Eyes $5, they'll probably let you take a picture with them.
I gotta say, Doom must be on the jam line because I keep hearing that throat singing.
No, they're saying
sound.
Boo earns. That's all for third-degree burns.
Burns. I got some feedback from Burns.
Either the crowd likes Goodnight Doom or they are hastening the end of the world evilly. They're chanting Doom, Doom, Doom.
Well, I just watched that TV show Good Omens, and spoiler alert, the world hasn't ended yet.
I love Good Omens. It's the best show.
Okay, so we're having a timeout here. Nobody knows what's going on. Everyone's got to figure out how they're going to get to the after party. Let's do a check, though. Who's rooting for the Ri-ettes? But who's rooting for the Ri-exes? And I gotta say, I want to give a big shout out to our returning enforcers. Having you back. Hey, sup, Annihilator? Quincy Farley.
I see Beth Penalty over there. She's waving.
I mean, it's just, hey, what's up?
We missed you.
Way over there, man.
And we missed your skirt. Yes, girl.
Yeah, literally the only people who were at the first game and working besides me are the EMTs. We have literally the exact same EMTs since 2005. Make some noise for our EMTs, everybody. Returning photographers with Staccarazzi.
Goodnight Doom's out of the pack. She's lead for the X's.
They've got at least 6 jams in this game, which could theoretically give them the edge if they got more points.
But that Ri-ette wall hustled up front and reformed, forcing the call off.
3 points for the X's.
Diana Ross, once she got out of that pack, she was lickety-split coming around.
Did anyone watch the TV show Nashville? Because every time I say X's, I think of the band that those people started. Any Nashville fans in the house?
Nobody
Nope.
watched that show. Sorry.
I thought Snake Eyes did. Oh, well, that's why I went off the air. Thanks a
still
lot,
had Snake
Snake Eyes,
Eyes.
for taking one of my favorite shows out the air because you didn't watch it. Oh, Playa! I swear, Playa's got like rockets in her skates.
She does not look like she's been gone for a minute.
Oh! Whoa!
And the thing of it is, you may not know this, but you are in play until your feet hit the infield. So she was in play for a good 8 feet after she left the track, and every point she scored as she passed people in that position counted.
Wow, that was Playa's a playa. Incredible. That was so good. I feel like we're done.
There's still
Like
4
there's
minutes
no way
left.
you're gonna top that. Well, maybe.
Hey, Hey, look who's jamming. It's Laguna Biatch.
Oh my God! Shut up! Laguna! Goonie! All the way from Clint, Texas, jamming for the Exes, Laguna Biatch.
All my exes live in Texas.
We're part of Team Rio Grande. Rio Grande.
Grande.
Along with Fleetwood Smack and Annihilator.
You know, they've had a population boom there. Now it's Rio Venti. That's joke
Oh, wait.
sucked.
You know, I tell you, anytime they go to turn 3, you know something crazy is going to happen.
Turn 3 is where it all goes down. And there it goes.
Yeah, I think there's like a gas leak over there or something.
There's a lot of carbon monoxide. It makes everybody dizzy.
No, oh, carbon monoxide. I could drink one for her. Yeah, make some noise for roller derby.
Ri-exes are knocking on that century mark, but the Ri-ettes are pulling away 133-96 with just another 3 minutes to go in this game.
Yeah, the Ri-ettes, they are heading off to Houston, Texas in a couple weeks to play Battle on the Bank track tournament. See if they can keep holding on to the tournament trophy. Oh, look at that hot guy walking by. Oh, that's my husband.
And we're having a photo opportunity in the Ri-exes penalty box as the Manson sisters from Whip-it are reunited once more.
Oh my God, you guys. That's right. Iron Maven and Chrissy Crash, the Manson sisters from movie Whip-it, directed by Drew Barrymore, are officially in the penalty box together. If somebody does not get a picture of that right away, I'd really be bummed.
And by the way, Crash is in there for above the shoulders ×3. So
Above shoulders
times
×3.
3.
And we're sorry for whoever's in the penalty box for the Ri-ettes that we just completely ignored. We still love you.
New York State of Mind for the Ri-ettes. Gets those points, 4 points, and calls it off. Mental Skate looks like she wants a big run up for the X's. Either that or she's gonna sneak up on Jade to Black and give her a little pookie, pookie, pookie.
She's like, I'm just gonna thread the needle. She's totally gonna thread the needle.
Here it comes.
I love this game. It's so much fun seeing these people just back on the track. Some have been gone for years, some have been gone for months, but
they've never been gone from our hearts, although 2 of them are gone from that pack. Ri-ettes are out in lead, Jade's Black, as Mental Skate comes around the mountain.
oh, Mental Skate wants some love, everybody.
Don't forget when that last jam comes, get yourself in a position to come down and give everybody a good old high five at the end of this game. Come down trackside. Don't do it yet.
We'll also be doing a little MVP ceremony. Everybody's my MVP today, especially you, Trixie.
Aw, especially you, Evilee. Oh, Chrissy Crash takes out 2B Determinator on their way through.
I'm really disappointed no one's been ejected.
Yeah, I think you're about to see it. That if she gets a back block for that, that's her 7th.
Sonia Sotomo, YOLO! Often the deciding decision of that decision maker of that team. Okay, that fell a little flat. She's scrambling through. She's trying to get through. All right, this could very likely be the last jam, which means Willie will be playing by last jam rules, which nobody really pays much attention to, but you want to explain them, Trixie?
Sure. The team that's in the lead after the last jam, if they commit no penalties in that jam, the game is over and they win. However, if the team in the lead commits a penalty and the opposing team skates clean, we're gonna have one more jam, signified by head ref Gia Culpa making a whoop whoop noise, noise, whoop whoop action, such as you would make in a car
when you're trying to get
when you're trying to get the trucker to blow the horn. Chrissy Crash has removed her helmet as she sits in that penalty box. I do believe that means she is ejected. ejected. Just waiting for the official word from our officials.
The official word from our officials.
She's been inspected, corrected, and selected, and ejected.
Chrissy Crash.
Oh, it's double jammer down, excuse me.
Yes. Oh.
Is she ejected?
We don't know. Okay,
We
so
don't
basically,
know.
here's the deal. Both jammers committed penalties. We have to have jammers to have a jam. So they're putting one blocker in the box. Since Chrissy Crash is not wearing a helmet, we believe she's ejected. But
we're
she's
not
out of
sure.
here anyway, so yes.
Confirmation.
Chrissy Crash is out of here.
And Morning Wood is out of that pack for the Ri-exes.
Oh my!
She calls it off in time. We're gonna have one more jam.
That Morning Wood is relentless.
Just when you think it's over, it comes back
It just
on you.
pops right back up. So let's just happy ejection to Chrissy Crash. Can I officially say it? You're out of here.
You're out of here, Chrissy Crash. You don't even go here.
You don't even go here anymore.
So now this is our last jam. In this jam, if the team in the lead skates clean, they win. If they commit a penalty and the other team skates clean, we'll have one more. Everybody on your feet for this last jam. What a game we've had.
Oh, everybody on your feet, unless you're like a Hurt Locker, who's just on her back.
Everybody but Hurt Locker, on your feet. All right.
Actually, yeah, this whole on your feet thing ain't working out so well, Trixie.
Oh, well, you know, I'm standing up. It works for me. The official clock has run out, but
Maven's down. Wait, I think Maven just got taken out by one of her own skates.
it can happen.
All right, we are going to wait for the official word from our head referee, Giacopa.
Everybody stop falling down for a second. Watch the lady in the white helmet. She's either going to call for one more or she's going to award this game.
We want to thank again everybody who's been watching on Facebook Live, including Truck Driving Kimmy, who was hauling 35,000 pounds of eggs from Phoenix, Arizona to Seattle, Washington.
And it is official. This game is over. Ri-ettes 151, Ri-exes 100. Come on down and shake the hand of the hand that shook the world.